Hey, so if you're watching this, chances are you're considering buying Cyberpunk. But considering all the negativity, you're probably thrown off and don't know what to do. Well, here I come to the rescue, because in this video, that's exactly what we'll be talking about. So strap in and let's begin this joyride. So summertime, you probably have some more time and want a game to play through, and Cyberpunk is one of the options. But due to the hate being thrown on it, you're looking for an actual good option. So let's talk about it. I played through the story of Cyberpunk and have my own opinion on it, just like everyone. Let's start with some flaws of the game that are pretty big in my opinion. One of the main flaws of the game is the story itself. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad in any way, it's still very good. I just feel it lacks that kind of attachment that brings you towards the characters in it. Like, you can get attached to some of them, but you really don't feel a connection. At least that's my opinion. Some RPGs, you just really like them because of the characters in the game and the way the story develops. In here, I just think that is a smaller factor in a way. Like, the story is very good and it does get you like attached to the character itself. I just don't feel like the side characters are paid enough attention to. Another major issue is the repetition. I feel like the side quests are just the same thing over and over, and you just feel like you just don't want to do them. And myself, I like doing side quests in games. It's always a chance to develop your character, especially in RPGs, but you just don't want to do the side quests because they're just the same thing over and over. That's pretty much all the bad sides to me. I don't get why people throw hate at this game. It's just generally a good RPG with amazing futuristic graphics. It just feels like people built hype up around it, and I mean, CDPR didn't really hype it much themselves. They showed what they had and people made some sort of god game around it and responded badly when CDPR didn't meet the requirements of people that they didn't create themselves. Like, it's just dumb that people hate this game because of what they wanted it to be instead of what CDPR said it's going to be. That's just enough of my rambling. Let's move on. Some of the good sides. The game genuinely feels fun to play and the world is very realistic. It's also fairly interactive. You get to know the areas and everything. It looks like a proper futuristic city. I do wish they put more open interiors though, but that would fry most PCs, so I'm not too upset about that part, and you shouldn't let that take away from the game. Another thing I genuinely like is the character building. You can actually build a character on a certain area, and there's clothing and weapons which also influence that. All the mods also add to it, like the physical mods you do to your body actually create like a more interactive character in a way. You can do a bigger character build, like piece everything together the way you want it to be and the way you want the game to play out. And I have to say, the graphics are just absolutely amazing. The way the light shines without ray tracing on, how the smoke climbs up, it's just so good. Even small details are amazing. True, they didn't do water the best, but who expects water to be shot at? Like, give them a break. The graphic just builds such a good environment, you just don't want to get out of it. Final conclusion, the game is definitely worth playing and buying. It's not for everyone, it's way different to your usual medieval RPG where you go and slay monsters or other knights, but it's still a very fun experience. A nice world that is very open to options. It's definitely worth spending a bit of money. Don't let other people bring your opinion of the game down, it's just amazing. I'm gonna leave it at that. You can develop your opinion further, but I honestly think it's very worth buying. If you liked the video or found it helpful in any way, leave a like and comment. Maybe you have ideas what I could do better. I'd gladly take a bit of people's opinions. Alright, and if you want to see more content, subscribe. It's free, you can always change your mind later. Thank you for watching, I'm out.